Alright, the first thing we're going to talk about is the grip. You have the throwing hand and the guide hand. Very different. First thing we're going to look at is the throwing hand. Now the way I grip it is similar to the way I teach it, and it kind of varies based on hand size, and I often will refer to quarterback coaches really go over how to throw the football because that is a huge element for being a long snapper. But for the purpose of this, let's look at kind of a baseline on how to grip it. You have your ring finger right about the second lace. Now depending on hand size, it might be the first or third lace, with your pinky just kind of touching the laces and middle finger on or before the first lace there. The thumb and the middle finger kind of make a half circle around the football, not too high, not too low. And we'll go over that a little bit in some corrections later, but that's going to help control the football. Now let's look at the guide hand. Now the baseline I teach is middle finger on the seam with the fat part of the knuckle right there at the fattest part of the ball. Your thumb and your pinky are just comfortable. I don't want the thumb angled down too much. I want them comfortable and not squeezing the ball. Just enough to where if you were holding the football, you can slap it out of your hand. The index finger and the thumb will be, depending on hand size, either be touching or just under it. Now that's the middle grip. The other grip is the index grip, and this is the guide hand again we're talking about. The index grip is where the index finger is on the seam instead of the middle finger. This can often be more comfortable for snappers, and I will go with this grip if the snapper has larger hands. This is the second grip though in the progression. I always start with the middle finger on the seam, and then we'll move to the index grip. In the next video, we're going to talk about the stance.